Before we get into too deeply about the way that promises work, I just want to review the way that asynchronicity in JavaScript happens in general. So for that, I'm going to use this nice visualization loop. And if you haven't yet watched the video, what the heck is the event loop anyway, then I highly recommend pausing this and watching that instead, just to get up to speed on this here, because I'll just be doing a brief overview of it. But the sense is that when we say that JavaScript is single-threaded, what we really mean is that your JavaScript's execution is single-threaded. It all just happens here on this single call stack. But JavaScript always occurs within the context of this this broader environment. Like we've also got this this callback queue, and in this case, this is web APIs. And if this were Node, these would be Node APIs, things like FS, HTTP, these various APIs written in C++ that allow you to do things like access the file system and make network requests. And these APIs, these are generally going to be written in C or C++. They are multi-threaded. They're allowed to spawn other threads. So what goes on over here could be on could be and is on a different thread than what your regular JavaScript call stack is. So let's go ahead and let's run this code right here. We just console log hi. We set a timeout for 5 seconds, after which we console log been a while, and then we console log welcome to loop. And that's what it looks like, but the order of execution here is going to be different from what it looks like lexically. If we save and run this, we see we console log hi, that goes onto the stack. We set our timeout, and then we console log welcome to loop. In the meantime, the timeout has been pushed over to the web API. The callback enters the callback queue, and this event loop here checks for when the call stack is empty and pushes the callback onto the queue. So that's the nature of asynchronous JavaScript. To do something that is asynchronous, you need some kind of API over here that's going to accept the callback and push it to the callback queue.